The first 3 stand-up deck sets just released, but are they worth it? In this video, we'll delve into their contents, looking at what you can get and checking how good the cards are in these deck sets. Stand-up deck sets come in a short storage box, and it includes a deck box, 53 pieces of card sleeves, a pre-constructed deck with some exclusive cards and some reprints. We'll be taking a look through all the deck sets individually. Starting with the Gramgrace deck set. Gramgrace is the second strongest out of all the 3. You get a set of Gramgrace, which is really good, and you have a exclusive ride line which you can only get from this set. A nice touch in these deck sets is they give you 8 crits now instead of 4 when you compare it to previous trial decks, starter decks, and even the stride sets. So now you don't need to find an extra set of critical triggers. You get 2 Favrneel. This card is really important for Gramgrace. You only get 2. You can get the other 2 as a PR from a previous sneak peek. 2 Fossado, I don't really see this getting used, but it's a generic. So some decks may use it if you think you need the counter charge or soul charge. This is the grade 2 exclusive card, which is really good since it gives your Vanguard or your back row rear guard who attacks in the middle column 5k, and it's a 25k attacker, and you get 4, which is really nice. So I think this carries the set. The exclusive card, you can only get it from this set. You get 2 Kadwalas, another generic you can get from trial deck. This was also reprinted. Languete Chat, this was a rare, and some decks was using it, including this one. Some deck lists run this as well, and you get 4, which is nice. It was also reprinted as a tournament booster with an alt art. Drilling Angel, sometimes a deck might use this and it becomes really expensive and hard to find, even though it was reprinted as a tournament PR. So you get a set. This one I think will just replace. It's just a common. Then 2 Painkiller Angels. There's some speculation that you might use this on Luard, so this can be really helpful. This was also reprinted recently. 4 Effect PGs and a Martinoa, which is good. You won't need to find Effect PGs and OT anymore, which is already here. And the 8 crits. No Effect Triggers, which is fair because you just have to find it. It's just a rare, and it was also recently reprinted. And then they give you an upgrade pack with 1 latch. This is also important. This is important as much as Favrneel, and you would probably need 4. So this one you only get 1. You can find the rest as a tournament PR. Turnar, it's a generic, you can use it. Some decks may use it like Ezel. Beware Therapy, current youth produce this. And the 2 most valuable cards in this set is the Gratias and Kyber. At their peak, Kyber was like $40 in TCG US, and Gratias was $20. So now the hype died down. I think the exclusive grade 2 and the Gratias and Kyber is carrying this deck set. But I still think it's cheaper if you... So is this worth it? In my opinion, it is worth it because of the convenience and the accessories it comes with. You won't need to spend time finding and buying singles. Or if your main goal is to build the deck as cheap as possible and you don't care about accessories, I think it's cheaper to go with the singles. The only hard thing to get here is the grade 2 this grade 2, since it's only exclusive to this deck set. A lot of Gramgrace decks doesn't use Gratias and Kyber, so we'll be fine without it. Next is Favrneel. I think this is the worst out of all 3, just because it's Favrneel. I think Favrneel is really bad as a deck, not just because of the deck set. It still needs something. I think it's really bad right now, but you can steal some wins, I guess, since it restands and it gets crit. So there you will also get exclusive ride line. You only get 1 of the Favrneels because you don't need 4 since it's the gimmick. You can't ride, and you get 4 of this dude who on hit soul charges. It was a PR as well. Time Jarrett was a rare. This one, the exclusive grade 3, is really good for the deck, and this one as well, the PR for Favrneel. You get a set for both of these cards, which is really nice. Ashurda, it was old double rare. which, yeah, it's a generic but not much decks used right now. And then 2 Gongram, which is really good. Gongram is a staple in Dark States and was reprinted recently. Ling, you get this from the Jewel Trial deck, and it was reprinted as well. So yeah, really nice. They give you a set of the effect PGs and the Nation OT instead of the generic one. Crits, and they give you one-offs. So these cards are included in the upgrade pack. Yeah, this one's alright. It's pretty decent. You can only get 1 Expeller, old triple rare. You don't see much use as well. Falcate, at its peak it was really expensive, but now the hype died down. And Swirler has always been a good generic for Dark States because of the on-play soul charge, and it gets 5k for every soul charge. So you get 1 and the Gratia. So both of these cards are the most valuable cards in this and the exclusive grade 3. So this one, I mean, if you really like Favrneel, yeah, but personally I don't think this is worth. I don't think Favrneel's just good. Like in general, like I don't think Favrneel's good. For the value, it's decent since you won't have to find PGs, OTs, and you get a Gratias and Swirler as well. And the Falcate and the Gongrams actually, so it's not bad, but personally I wouldn't get this. I'll probably just get a Chronojet deck set. The last one is Orfist. I think this is the best deck out of 3 of them. And just like pure deck wise, not thinking about the prices, Orfist is the strongest one, and the optimized build for Orfist has the most tops. Gramgrace and Favrneel doesn't top in official tourneys, but if you're just having fun, you know, you can use them. But I think you get the most value out of the Orfist. You get the ride line, you get the Orfist Regis, which was expensive, really expensive at one point. Orfist Regis at its peak was like $20 each or more in TCG US, but now like around $10. But this is still worth because you get 4 copies. But the new Maskes form, you only need like 1 or 2, or I don't know, maybe 3 at most. But yeah, if you want to play this pure build, you can. It's still good. Get 2 of this, a reprint, and 4 of the exclusive cards, which you actually use 4 of in also the Maskes Orfist build. Eldo Brett, I think the best OT, and the price of this always goes up fast. So both of these really good. The grade 3 good as well, double rare, and the CAG. This one was a PR before. And you get the orders you need and 5 shadow tokens, which is all you need. And then the upgraded pack, you get a Abent Robust, Destajade. I don't think you'll use this. A Combine Rusher, which is really good because some Orfist decks use this in the ride line, so it's a one-off. So you can use this. And Bobal Mine. Bobal Mine is a really good generic for Brand Gate just because it gives you soul and counter charge. A lot of decks use this, and it was reprinted a bunch of times since it was getting really expensive. And you get a Elementaria, which is a PG which almost every deck uses. You'll probably replace one of your PGs for this. This is great value with the Orfist Regis, Eldobret, PGs. You get your money back. Now you get also Elementaria, Combine Rusher. And yeah, I think this is the best deck set out of all 3. So, are these deck sets worth it? In my opinion, the Orfist one is definitely so worth. It's the most worth it out of the 3 of them because of the deck's strength and the cards you get from them, and most of the cards you will use. The Gramgrace one is pretty worth, but the Favrneel one, I don't think it's worth it. You can just get a Chronojet. Favrneel is just like a bad deck in general. You would only get it if you really like the deck. The convenience it offers is the major incentive because it's all there's a lot of generics reprinted there. Also the exclusive cards, and you get all the cards you need to play the deck. So it's playable out of the box, and you won't need to find much singles like to optimize the deck. Well, except for the Orfist one if you want to play Maskes. The accessories that come with it are really cool as well. The other incentive in buying these deck sets as well, instead of just buying singles, is the exclusive cards, which are really good for the decks. And you only get these exclusive cards from these deck sets alone. So I don't know what will the people who already have these decks will do, since you can only get it from these deck sets. Maybe you can get it just for the deck box and sleeves, and then with a bunch of extra cards. The Orfist and the Gramgrace deck set is worth it. However, if your goal is to use the least amount of money and don't care about the accessories or extra cards, this product may not be the best choice. The only challenge with building the decks without these products is the exclusive cards within them. So yeah, I think this is a great product. This is great especially for beginners because it has a lot of staples and generics and cards you can play around with, and few cards you can play around with and change your deck up a bit. That's all. Thank you for watching.